In this video, I'm going to give you 3 fitness mistakes that you might be making. Hey, Ben from barbellcoalition.com here. So the fitness industry is one of the most misinformation-plagued industries that there is. This can be really misleading and confusing for new trainees who are looking for guidance on what they should be doing. And in this video, we're going to highlight 3 mistakes that you need to make sure you're avoiding if you want to make the best progress you can. The first mistake is only performing cardio. Performing cardio is great for the heart and the lungs and improving your endurance, but if it's the only thing that you're doing and you're not lifting weights, you won't build the lean muscular frame that you want. Most people assume that they need to be burning all of these calories and burn all their body fat to get super lean. But if we're talking about training for aesthetics, that is not what you want. If you want to have a lean muscular physique and you're burning all of these calories and not lifting a single weight, you're going to be burning all the muscle that you do have. You need to prioritize strength training to get the physique that you want. Here's why. More muscle equals a higher metabolism. This is because muscle mass requires energy just to maintain itself. And how does it get this energy? By burning calories and stored fat on the body. So with that being said, the more muscle that you build, the more calories you're going to be burning. Not to mention that a strong, healthy body is based around having lean muscle mass to protect the joints, improve our bone density, and reduce injuries. So you need to prioritize strength training in your training program. Cardio, again, is great in small doses, especially to improve your endurance and to improve the health of your heart and lungs. The second mistake is not tracking your progress in the gym. So here you are walking into the gym looking to knock out some squats. You're trying to remember what you're going to squat today because you can't remember what you did during your last training session. So you put a random weight on the bar that feels good and you do your thing. But here's the thing. Muscle growth and strength training is based upon progressive overload. This is the most important concept when it comes to resistance training. Progressive overload revolves around the fact that we must always be giving our bodies a new stimulus to adapt to from session to session. This could be things like extra weight on the bar or a slight increase in volume. If we're introducing new stimuli every time we train, it'll give our bodies something new to adapt to, and these adaptations can come in the form of muscle hypertrophy or increases in force production. This is why it's so important to track your progress from session to session so that when you walk into the gym, you can build upon the previous training session and continue to make progress and not hit plateaus. Now this can be very meticulous but becomes very important when you reach the intermediate stage of lifting, because it's at this point that the newbie gains will slow down and stop, and then it'll be on you to lay out a training program to continue to progress. Our third and last mistake is neglecting your rest and recovery. When you first start training, you might feel this pressure to train every single day. You might start seeing rest and recovery time as you being lazy. But the thing is, during that rest and recovery time is where your body will make the adaptations that you want it to. So let's go back to progressive overload for a minute. So we have a normal baseline of homeostasis at all times. Homeostasis is the body's ability to maintain natural functions. When we train and introduce a new stimulus, we're going to be taking a temporary drop below that baseline. And it's during recovery time that we'll start to move back to that normal baseline, but sometimes our bodies will supercompensate by bringing us temporarily over that baseline. And if we're constantly getting our bodies to supercompensate like this, our bodies will start treating that supercompensated state as our new baseline. And in this case, gains have been made, and now it's on us to introduce a new stimulus to the body to repeat this cycle and continue to make progress. But if we're training 7 days a week and not getting that rest and recovery time, our bodies will never get the chance to supercompensate and make progress. In fact, we might spend more time below our baseline and never reach full recovery. And because we're so under-recovered all the time, we'll never make the gains that we want, and in fact, we're going to be at an increased risk of an injury happening. So that rest time between sessions is going to be incredibly important to make sure that we're making the adaptations that we want. And if you've just started training, I recommend sticking to 3 times a week, and then as you build up your work capacity, work up to 4 times or 5 times a week. And if you're looking for some help, click the link in the description below. Head on over to barbellcoalition.com. I have 3 free training programs you can download right now for absolutely free. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel to receive high-level training information and tips to help you reach your goals in the gym. If you have any questions regarding this video in particular, please feel free to drop me a comment down below and I'll respond as soon as I can. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, website, all of that is in the description below. Thank you for watching.